Welcome back to Hustle Chronicles. Today, we dive into the journey of a boy the world called too small, who grew into one of the greatest athletes in history. They told him he was too small, too weak, too fragile for a world that demanded strength. They said football was not made for boys like him, but sometimes the world is wrong. This is not just a football story. This is a story of belief, a story of sacrifice, a story of patience, pain, silence, and destiny. This is the story of Lionel Messi. He was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. A quiet city, a simple home, a modest family. Lionel was not loud. He did not demand attention. He did not speak much. But when a football touched his feet, the world around him disappeared. For him, football was not a game. It was freedom. It was comfort. It was the one place where size did not matter. At 4 years old, he began playing for a small local club coached by his father. Other children ran. They kicked. They laughed. Lionel danced. The ball stayed glued to his feet. Defenders fell. Goals came easily. People smiled and said, "He's talented." But talent alone has never guaranteed destiny. At the age of 11, life interrupted the dream. Lionel stopped growing. Doctors examined him. Tests were done. The diagnosis was cruel: growth hormone deficiency. His body would not develop normally. Without treatment, he would remain small, weak, physically limited. The treatment was expensive, painfully expensive. Daily injections, years of medication. His family could not afford it. They went to clubs in Argentina. They asked for help. The answer was the same every time. He's good, but he's too small. He's not worth the investment. He won't survive professional football. Those words cut deeper than any injury. Imagine being a child. Imagine loving something with your entire heart and being told your body disqualifies you. Many dreams end right there, but not his. Lionel's family made a decision that would change history. They chose faith over fear. They packed their lives into suitcases. They left their country. They left relatives, friends, familiarity. They moved to Spain with no guarantees, only hope. In Barcelona, a club saw something others ignored: not height, not strength, potential. Barcelona agreed to pay for Lionel's medical treatment. They gave him a place at La Masia, their legendary academy. The contract was so urgent, it was written on a napkin. That napkin became one of the most valuable papers in football history. But the struggle was far from over. Life in Spain was lonely. Lionel was far from home. He missed his family. He missed Argentina. He barely spoke the language. He was injured often. His body struggled to keep up. While others went out and celebrated, Lionel stayed behind. Training, recovery, discipline. He did not complain. He did not demand sympathy. He worked, every day, in silence. At 17, Lionel Messi stepped onto the pitch for Barcelona's first team. The crowd watched, and something shifted. This was not normal talent. This was not luck. This was something rare. He moved like the ball was part of him. He saw spaces others didn't. He created magic in chaos. Goals came. Assists followed. Records began to fall. The world discovered a new name. Years passed. Messi grew, not just physically, but mentally. He became the heart of Barcelona. Titles arrived. Champions League nights. Historic goals. Ballon d'Or trophies filled his shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4. People called him a genius, a magician, the best. But deep inside, there was pain. Because with Argentina, joy refused to come. Finals were lost. Dreams slipped away. Criticism grew louder. They said he was not a leader. They said he disappeared when it mattered. They compared him endlessly. The pressure became unbearable. In 2016, after another painful defeat, Lionel Messi quit international football. The world saw a broken man, a man who had given everything, and felt empty. But something powerful happens when you reach the lowest point. You either disappear or you rise. Messi returned to the national team, not because the pressure stopped, not because the critics changed, but because the dream was unfinished. In 2021, Argentina won the Copa America. Messi cried, not tears of victory, tears of release. Years of pain washed away in one moment, but one mountain still remained. The World Cup, Qatar, 2022. Messi's last chance. Every match felt like destiny calling. He led, he fought, he believed. In the final, under unbearable pressure, he delivered. Goals, composure, courage. Argentina lifted the World Cup. The boy once told he was too small, stood taller than history. Messi did not become great because he was fearless. He became great because he continued despite fear. He teaches us something powerful. You don't need to shout to be strong. You don't need approval to move forward. You don't need perfection to begin. You need discipline, patience, consistency, and the courage to keep going when no one is watching.
If you feel small, if you feel ignored, if you feel like your dream is taking too long, remember this story. Greatness is not instant. It is built quietly. Your struggle has meaning. Your journey has value. Keep going, because one day the world will ask how you did it, and you will remember every moment you almost gave up.
If this story inspired you, like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe for more real-life motivational stories, because every legend was once just a dreamer.